And Tom has the chance to potentially wrap up this round of 16 times.
Oh, yes!
Hello and welcome back to another episode as part of the Corners of Europe Challenge, and welcome back to Las Palmas, where in today's episode, as you can see there, two games coming up. A round of 16 tie against Inter Milan. We come up against another very, very good team. We go to the San Siro, not for the first time in this first game. Obviously, the stadium for two teams. It says Inter, but it should be AC Milan. They're not appearing here unless they've moved stadium. Have they moved stadium? No, they haven't. So I don't know why it doesn't say both of them, but we'll go there today. An incredible game that we have coming up in those two. In the round of 16, Inter Milan not as good as they once used to be by the looks of it. Won the Conference League a few years ago. In terms of their league phase, they got in 13th. 3 wins, 4 draws, and a loss. 3 wins against Wrocław Lviv. I didn't know they were there. I haven't seen them. They did make a playoff. Feyenoord and Genk as well. Draws against Union Berlin, Dinamo Zagreb, Karabakh, and AZ Alkmaar. And then a big loss to Vitoria, who finished above us. So hopefully we can go and replicate something similar to that in today's episode in terms of the opposition and how we're going to face up against them. This is the formation they play, same old Inter tiki-taka style we can expect to come up against. The qualities, the strengths include a good level of anticipation, a very aggressive and committed squad, and a high level of natural fitness, but we do beat them in terms of height and also kind of strength. In terms of their weaknesses, not very good at penalty taking, which could be a deciding factor. Not the best in terms of positioning, and also there's a lack of determination in the squad. The captain for them, or vice captain, is he? I believe. Oh no, he isn't actually. I know it doesn't appear that's why, but he is in for the most assists. Fabrice Mindo, as you can see here, 33 years of age at this point. What a player! As a part of that Champions League winning team over with Shakhtar. Very, very good player, but he's gone back to Inter Milan now. We'll be facing up against him today and that Inter Milan team. Finally, obviously, the analyst report, we've got anything notable, usually the same things, no matter where we go. If we go and take a look, if it'll let us have a look, that is, I don't know why it's frozen at this point. There we go, we can go back to the analyst report now. It's freezing at this point. Must be some groundbreaking information that we see in there. Or maybe not. Maybe we're not meant to see it. I mean, we can take a closer look at the everything else but that. I don't think they want us to see it. I don't think they want us to see their analyst report. It's mainly stuff about how they will defend, particularly, and also some of their weaknesses. It keeps coming up and then going, we'll leave it. But now it's time for the round of 16. We've looked at everything we need to. Let's get straight into it. The first game of the day against Inter Milan. We go away to the San Siro. So the team for the first leg at the San Siro starts with Vlaškin in goal. We got a backline of Pastor, Isidre, Moral and Diaz. Gil, Bergstaller, Royo in the middle. We've got Armic on the left, Iram on the right, and Tom up top as the two teams walk out here. What a stadium for a big occasion for us, visit to the San Siro with this Las Palmas team. It's one of those, isn't it? We've been to the Santiago Bernabeu, the Camp Nou, and now in Europe we get to come to stadiums like this. We're going to get underway here in this game. One thing I forgot to show in the preview is the fixtures since last time out. Not too many games in the league. We've had 4 wins, 1 loss. Wins against Sestao, Sevilla was a big one. 1-0 loss, very narrow to Real Madrid. Cordoba we won against. Alaves we won against in the cup. A 5-0 win in the 4th round. We lost very narrowly as well to Barcelona in the quarterfinal, but it was nice to finally make a quarterfinal, the first time that we ever have made one. So to lose out very, very narrow to Barcelona, I guess we can't complain too much about that. But now the focus is on this game. I think we can get a result. I do. This Inter Milan team won the Conference League a few years ago, but they've not been. We've seen them a few years now, and they've not been able to get into the top top 8 at all. They've been really far off it, so hopefully we can get a result in this game. Is that Cambindo on the left side? No, it isn't. Where is he now? Where's he gone? Is the role? Where is it? Is he playing even? Is he playing? I don't think he is playing. No. I thought he might have been put in a left wing role from far away. As you can see, he's got the very short hair, but apparently not. Diaz down this right side, space to run into. He cuts in. It's a ball in the middle. Tom is there. It's crossbar into Royo, and that is 1-0 here. A goal at the San Siro. A massive one against Inter Milan, and we are 1-0 up here and on our way to a quarter final if we can continue to play like this. The header, very, very unfortunate to not be scored by Tom. I think he's actually too tall. When those headers go in, he's not very good at heading necessarily, but his jumping reach and his height, really good. He can just get up for those headers and it just works out for him. Really, really good stuff he's able to do here. 30 minutes in this game. There's another chance here for in the game, Inter Milan. The chance to do something. Vlaški with a big save there. It's cleared, but only as far as another Inter Milan player here down this left side. Space to run into, the ball down the line, and it is out in the end. It's been a good start. Those are the travelling fans in the back, as you can see there. I think we can get a result definitely, but a win at the San Siro would be absolutely incredible and would make for a really, really good second leg as well. Diaz is supposed to be reaching that ball. It falls to Iram here, who is on 21 goals and assists this season, by the way. What a player. If he gets to 30, I think it's possible. I think he could even get to 20 goals himself, to be honest. Big, big player. What a player. He's had, what a season he's having as well. Bergstaller down this left side. Can he look to lay it off? He does. He goes to Moral now. Moral, where will he go? Back to Isidre at the back. Gil on the ball now. It goes a through ball into Tom. Tom, can he beat his man? It falls to Armic instead with the shot. 2-0 here. Armic has got a goal to put us 2-0 up at the San Siro against Inter Milan. And are we going to run away with this Europa League round of 16 tie? Inter Milan, nothing like they used to be by the looks of it. And we are 2-0 up here in this game. What a result this could potentially be if we can pull it off. We've been the far better team. Now we go into the second half of this first leg with a very, very comfortable lead. Very, very impressive stuff from us. We've got the changes. A lot of the boys are coming back from injury, like Gilles has come back today. We've also had Pastor come back. Gordon is on the bench. Probably an early change we can make Bergstaller off. He's had a good game, but probably bring him off, and then we could potentially look at maybe Diaz, put Pastor onto the right side, Diaz off for potentially Souza or Alvarez. We have really good depth now in the defence. With that 100 million, it's probably not an area we'll be looking to strengthen in the summer if we even need to, because we might even potentially win the Europa League here, depending on how it goes. We'll have to see, but it's something to consider. Tom finds himself on the ball. He holds it up well. He goes to Bergstaller now over the top. Royo is in for 3-0. Can he have the shot? He does. 3-0 here in this game. Will the goal stand though? We'll have to see. I think he might have timed it on well enough. It is going to stand. 3-0 up at the San Siro. The fans are going crazy in the far corner. It's Royo's second goal of the game. What a ball it was from Bergstaller to pick him out, and that is it's incredible, absolutely incredible. We lead 3-0 here at the San Siro. We'll go and make a few changes here, then we're going to make these two, and then I want to bring Diaz off as well. We do have a league game in between, so players do ideally need to be rested. We'll bring on Alvarez just for experience, and then put him in the inverted role just to secure that back line for the rest of this game. What an incredible result this will be for us if we can get it over the line, get the win. But at 3-0 up at 60 minutes, what a result, what a result. Isidre finds himself on the ball. Can we go for 4? It's to Gordon now, who makes a return to the side. Where will he go? Iram he finds, down to Moral now on this right side. He's got space ahead of him. Can he find a ball? He does. Into Pastor, lovely through ball for his hat-trick. Royo with the shot, but he had just strayed offside. Very, very unfortunate to not get his hat-trick there. What a game it has been. How are the other games going? I see that Carpty beating Valencia, Mulder winning, Vittoria winning their game, Union Berlin, Man United playing Rio Ave. That'll be an interesting game. Sporting against Galatasaray, Lost Lille against Brighton. There's some really good games here. by the looks of it. But Man United just a 1-0 up. Hopefully we don't draw them in the next round. Should we go on to win this game or another team like that? Because I think I thought this game would be a really tough game, but the fact we've absolutely run away with it, potentially not. I think it would. I thought it would be a tough test. I thought we could get the result, but I thought it would be tough. Like Chelsea last year, not as tough as that, but we were close. I thought we could get a result, and we didn't. But it was right to think that we could have because we played really well, and it felt like we could have got a result, but I guess we didn't. In the end, is this goal going to stand for Inter Milan? It does. They do pull a goal back here at the San Siro, but a 3-1 loss at home. I think they'll be very, very frustrated with that. I think we're going to make some final changes here in this game. What have we done here? Where's Alvarez? Can I bring Alvarez on? There we go. And then we put Souza. I want to put Souza on and then put Alvarez into the middle. Yeah, there we go. I don't know why that didn't happen. There's a chance here. Armic has scored. 4-1 here. It's 2 goals for Armic, as I've just subbed him off as well. We were just making the substitutions whilst he was on for a hat-trick. He scored to make it 4-1. How annoying that we've had to bring him off. But what a finish it must have been from him. It's just Royo links up with, who is it? It's Pastor. And Pastor, what a ball that is. A lovely finish. We did see briefly before or after we finished the substitutions that finish. And that is 4-1 here at the San Siro. We have absolutely demolished Inter Milan here in their own stadium, in the Milan Stadium. What a result. This is a 4-1 win here in the first leg, and now we've made our task very simple at the Estadio de Gran Canaria. Let's go to it. And the team for the second leg here against Inter Milan at the Estadio de Gran Canaria team starts with Vlašky in goal. We got a backline of Pastor, Isidre, Moral and Diaz. Gil, Gordon, Royo in the middle today. We've got Armic on the left, Iram on the right and Tom up top. As the two teams walk out here, the heroes of the San Siro, the away fans, will be waiting to greet them, and all of the fans of this club. Las Palmas, what an occasion it was to go there and get that result, and now it's just a case of wrapping it up here. A 2-0 loss and we'd still get through. We have been absolutely incredible. What a result. We also got a good result in the gap against Valencia, actually, at home. A very, very big result. I'm not sure if it moved. Did it move us up to second place in the league? I think it might have done, Yeah, we moved up to second in the league with a game in hand, meaning we only go 3 points behind Real Sociedad should we win that game. Now, I don't know. I kind of want to go and win the league. If we can win the league, I really would like to go and do it. But at the same time, we are still, the 6th place and 5th place is still quite close. But I mean, Barcelona have got 2 games in hand. Should they win both of them, I think one of them's going on there, as you can see, and they were beating Sevilla in that game, and Real Madrid are also playing. Should they win both, then that would mean that we, if they not got Champions League games, apparently not. I don't know, they must have been knocked out already, which is quite surprising. But should they win both of them, then they would go ahead of us. But if we can contest for that title, why not? Why not go and do it? We might never get a chance like that again. We haven't won the Copa del Rey. I've never won La Liga before, so it would be a nice thing to do. Royal with an effort, he just puts it over there. That would mean a season in the Champions League, but at the same time, what if we win it this year and then, like with Tromso, we literally just went for it because we felt like we could win. I don't want to say I don't think we'll win, but I don't have the feeling as of yet that I almost feel like it's confirmed that we'll win. Obviously, we played very well here against an Inter Milan team who've done quite well. Not as good as they used to, but finished 14th in the league phase, I think it was. But we still would have to face some good teams then. If we grief our chances of getting to the Europa League next year by going and winning the league, I'm probably thinking too far ahead. But doing that, Tom's in behind here, he puts it wide. Even if that was when going in, it was offside nonetheless. I wouldn't want to lose that chance to win the league, but at the same time, if we don't win the Europa League this year and then go on and go to the Champions League because we've won the league, then that would be a little bit annoying. I don't know if is there a Club World Cup? There's a chance here for Inter Milan. We might have to stop thinking about winning that Europa League if we're going to be conceding goals like that. The Club World Cup, I know we played with it with Shakhtar. We didn't take it too serious. There's the next one in 2 years. Shakhtar played in this one and the one before that. First ever trophy for PSG on the big stage. They've still never won a Champions League. They were in the Europa League last year. I don't know if they're in it again this year, but they definitely were in it last year. But we'll have to see. We're doing very, very well in the league, and that win against Valencia, one of the biggest wins we probably ever had in terms of moving up in the table. So we'll have to see how it goes. Gil into Isidre, back to Morale. What a pass it is to just send pretty much the whole defense, but Morale is not able to do anything with it. A little bit negative for him. Not what we want to see, really. It's back to Diaz at the back. Can he pick out a ball over the top? Gordon, Morale, all combining. Just we need an option this right side. Pastor, or Diaz I should say, on this right side. Pastor playing left back is working out well. He obviously is a right footer, but I think he is really good on that left side. He does a good job there. So potentially a permanent role for him there. Armic down this left side. He's fouled in the box, and Tom has the chance to potentially wrap up this round of 16 tie against Inter Milan here. What a moment this could be if Tom puts this away. We go 3 goals clear with 65 minutes left. Surely Inter Milan cannot get back into this game from that point on. Let's go and have a look. Tom with the penalty. 11 goals I think it would take him up to in the Europa League. He's on for the golden boot here. Tom with the penalty is saved. He has missed it, and now that is a bit frustrating because I think he's missed another penalty as well in the Europa League. As you can see there, 10 goals. There's a Carpety player on 11 and then a Rio Ave player on 10. Is there anyone else to be concerned about? Surely they're all still in the competition, yeah, by the looks of it. But there's a player for Dnipro on 8, but I'm not sure if Dnipro is staying in. We should probably take a look at the other games. Valencia are winning in theirs. There's a draw between Man United and Rio Ave. Any of the other games, all the other games a draw at the moment, apart from ours. We are losing as it stands, but have been the better team, I'd argue. So not too much. I mean, we are 4-2 up, so it shouldn't concern us too much, but would like to get that win. We've not lost many games this year. The comeback though from those first 3 games where we were so poor, and then we've managed to turn it around to get to this point, absolutely incredible. Absolutely incredible. And what a position we find ourselves in now. Let's go and see whether or not we can go and complete the job and how far we can go. We've made another quarter final. Hopefully a semi-final is on the cards. We'll have to go and see. Lovely bit of play from us, just knocking it around, taking our time, all the time in the world at 4-2 up. Maybe not 4-2 up, 2-0 scoreline, not the best one to defend. Idam square ball, Royo is there. It's 5-2 now. Start the party because we are going to a quarter final once again. We are going to beat Inter Milan. What a team to beat. At the Estadio de Gran Canaria, we find ourselves 5-2 up. What an episode it's been. Who would have thought we'd be doing this 3 episodes ago? You know, the first episode of this league phase, and then the next 2, 4 wins from 4, and then what we have done here in this episode, absolutely incredible. Possibly our best performance ever here in Las Palmas, 4 seasons in Idam. Ball into the middle. Who's there? Back post. Tom with the header. How has that not gone in? The goalkeeper has had to go full stretch for that. It was perfectly in the top corner, but we were denied by the Inter Milan goalkeeper there. Diaz on this right side. We're taking our time here. 30 minutes in, and we've hardly seen. I mean, we've hardly got through the game. We've seen a lot of chances in the other games. Valencia are winning 3-0. Looks like they will definitely get through. I would not like another Spanish team. The last time we had a Spanish team in it was Sevilla. That's who knocked us out. Man United are only they're drawing at home. They are leading 2-1 in that tie, but not the most convincing win. They do get another goal, but can Rio Ave grow back into that game? We'll have to see. I think Mulder will win in their game, but it might be a tie now. The player who is trying to close down this golden boot has gone and got 2 more goals. Valencia 5-1 up. Carpety getting a taste of their own medicine for that 10-2 win they had. Vittoria winning. There's a draw between Union Berlin and Ghent there. As you can see, the team who they lost, was it the team that Carpety beat? I think it was Bruges. Ghent lost 7-2 to Vittoria, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Or who did they play? Oh no, that's who it was. They beat Tromsø. They beat Tromsø 4-0 at home in the game, and then went away and won as well. 6-1 win on aggregate. That's why why the name was familiar. That's a shame for Tromsø that they got knocked out in the playoff. But what can you do? Really, there's a chance here for Inter Milan, but nothing comes in the end. The reason why there's no, you've not seen Cambindo today is because he got concussion, which is a shame. We're going to make a few changes here. Armic Regal is back in the squad, but I don't think he will get minutes. Should be back before the next game, but we'll have a lot of work to do to get his sharpness back up to where it formerly was. I think we'll just go and make all the changes we can. No more improvement on the golden boot for Tom today. We'll have to do a bit of catch up in the next round. The tie won't be announced this episode, it won't be announced next episode. You'll see that in the whole bracket, I think you'll see, and hopefully Tom can get the goals there. He is 2 goals behind. He's on 10 and one player's on 11 or 12, so needs a bit of work. But one thing that doesn't need work is this round of 16 tie, 5-2 up against Inter Milan. What a performance it has been. Bergstaller into Gordon. Is there time for one more? Royo has had himself 3 goals in this tie. What a performance it's been from him. Now we just need to do a last bit of defending. Souza, perfect from him to win that back. He goes down the line to cross on this left side. Can he look to find a ball through? He's advancing with it. Lovely bit of dribbling into Iram down this right side. Can he look to square it? Have the shot himself. He squares it. Royo is there. 6-2 here. We get the win at home against Inter Milan. We are going on to another quarter-final. 2 quarter-finals in 4 years. Can we go one better this time and make a semi-final? We've got to be happy with this result though. What a performance it has been. And now tomorrow we go on to a quarter-final against potential teams. I mean, according to who's winning here, we've got Brighton, Sporting, Man United. I think that's a draw in that game there. We'll take a look after. We will take a look at the final results. We've got Ghent who are winning. Valencia should be through, and Vitória and Borussia Mönchengladbach. Not too sure what's going on in that game. Is there going to be another goal here? Back post, Royo for his hat-trick. It was actually Iram Arias who had that chance there, but nothing came from it in the end. The full-time whistle goes. What a performance it has been. Can we go and see is it going to take ages to go and have a look at the fixtures, the other results? We'll go and take a look here, go in advance and see what's going on with the other games. The results from the other games include a win for Union Berlin, Brighton, Man United, Sporting, Valencia, Vitória and Dnipro. From them I'd like Union Berlin, Sporting potentially, they did win it a few years ago, or Dnipro. There's some tough games in there. Brighton would be a tough one, United, Valencia and also Vitória, but I guess beggars can't be choosing. We're not begging. I think we can go and hold our own against some of these teams, and that will come in tomorrow's episode. What a day. So once again, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy that video, please make sure to leave a like and subscribe. I'll leave you this little tune, and I'll see you again tomorrow for another quarter final. Thank you. Bye bye.